There comes a point in life where exhaustion no longer comes from effort but from resistance. Resistance to things that were never meant to be controlled. The mind tightens, the body follows. Peace feels distant not because life is cruel but because we are gripping what cannot be held. Stoicism begins with a quiet realization. Suffering is not caused by events themselves but by our insistence on controlling them. This video is not about giving up. It is about letting go of illusions that drain your power. When you detach from what you cannot control, you do not become passive. You become precise. Calm no longer depends on circumstances. Confidence no longer depends on approval. Strength no longer depends on outcomes. The Stoics trained their minds for chaos so that chaos could not enter them. Today you will learn 5 ways to detach yourself from everything outside your control, not to escape life but to finally stand firmly within it. Each principle is a mental weapon, subtle but ruthless. Applied daily, they reshape how you respond to stress, rejection, loss, and uncertainty. This is not motivational noise, this is internal architecture. A way of thinking that makes you steady when others collapse, grounded when others panic, clear when others react. As you listen, let the ideas settle slowly. Detachment is not an act of force. It is an act of understanding. Once you see clearly, the grip loosens on its own. One of the strongest chains placed on the human mind is the need to be approved, praised, validated. The Stoics recognized this as a form of slavery. The moment your self-worth depends on how others see you, you surrender control of your inner state. Opinions are unstable. They shift with mood, jealousy, insecurity, and misunderstanding. Yet most people build their identity on these shifting sands. They change themselves to be liked. They silence truth to avoid discomfort. They chase respect. Instead of embodying it, detachment begins when you internalize a difficult truth. Other people's opinions are reflections of their inner world, not verdicts on your value. Once this is understood, something powerful happens inside you. Your actions become cleaner. You stop performing, you stop explaining, you stop defending. Silence replaces justification. Presence replaces anxiety. You realize that being misunderstood is not a threat. It is a natural outcome of living honestly. The Stoic does not seek applause, he seeks alignment with his principles. Approval is unpredictable, character is stable. When you detach from opinions, you reclaim mental energy that was wasted on imagining conversations that never mattered. You walk slower, speak less, choose better. This is not arrogance, it is independence. People feel it immediately. A calm that does not chase. A confidence that does not beg. Detachment here is not indifference to others. It is loyalty to yourself. Anxiety is rarely caused by action. It is caused by anticipation, by attachment to results. Will it work? Will I fail? Will I be rewarded? Stoicism cuts through this mental noise with brutal clarity. You control effort, not outcome. You control preparation, not reward. The moment you tie your peace to results, you turn life into a gamble. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you are never stable. Detachment from outcomes does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop begging reality to respond a certain way. You act with full commitment, then release the demand for a specific result. This creates a calm intensity, focused without desperation, disciplined without fear. The Stoics trained for this mentally every day. They visualized failure not to feel hopeless but to feel prepared. When you accept that results are not yours to command, you free yourself to execute with excellence. Effort becomes pure. Work becomes meaningful regardless of recognition. This mindset removes emotional volatility. Success does not inflate you. Failure does not break you. Both become information, not identity. This is how inner stability is built, not by predicting the future but by mastering your response in the present. The past no longer exists, yet it dominates countless minds. Replayed conversations, imagined alternatives, endless self-punishment. The Stoics warned that this was a subtle form of self-violence. Memory should educate, not imprison. The past is fixed information, not an enemy that needs to be fought daily. Detachment begins when you stop asking why it happened and start asking what it taught. Regret drains energy. Reflection restores it. Once the lesson is extracted, the event has served its purpose. Carrying it further is unnecessary weight. Many people confuse remembering with healing, but healing comes from integration, not repetition. The Stoic mind treats the past like a closed chapter. referenced when needed then set aside. Your power has never existed in yesterday. It exists now. Each moment spent dragging the past forward weakens your ability to act. Detachment here is not denial. It is resolution. You acknowledge what happened without allowing it to define what happens next. When the past loses its grip, clarity returns, focus sharpens, movement becomes lighter. You step forward unburdened, no longer arguing with time that cannot be reversed. Trying to control people is one of the most exhausting habits of the mind. Correcting them, convincing them, saving them, forcing them to understand you. Stoicism dismantles this illusion directly. Every person operates from their own conditioning, values, and fears. When you attempt to control them, you multiply frustration and resentment. Detachment here is radical responsibility. You manage your actions, your boundaries, your standards. Not their reactions, not their choices, not their growth. When you stop interfering, people reveal who they truly are. Clarity replaces confusion. Distance replaces drama. This does not make you cold. It makes you clean. Emotional space appears. Energy returns. Power stabilizes. You no longer argue with reality. You observe it. You stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. This detachment creates quiet authority. No threats, no force, no persuasion. Just consistency. And consistency always speaks louder than control. External conditions are unstable by nature. Weather shifts, plans fail, markets fall, bodies age. The Stoics trained for this reality long before it arrived. They understood that peace built on circumstances is fragile. Detachment here means you stop saying I will be calm when and start saying I will be calm regardless. You adapt instead of complain. Adjust instead of panic. Hardship does not disappear, but helplessness does. You become internally anchored, flexible on the surface, unshaken at the core. This mindset transforms chaos into training, obstacles into instruction, discomfort into discipline. When circumstances lose the power to dictate, detachment is not withdrawal from life. It is engagement without entanglement. When you stop fighting what you cannot control, your energy returns to what you can. Your thoughts slow. Your decisions sharpen. Your presence deepens. Remember, peace is not found by mastering the world, but by mastering your response to it. Practice these 5 ways daily, gently, consistently, without force, and notice how life loses its power to shake you. If this message resonated, share your reflection in the comments. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, and press the bell icon so you never miss what strengthens the mind and steadies the soul.